So Colin, can you briefly explain what Powerplay Golf's all about?
Two things that golfers suffer from is time and cost. And this is what we're trying to solve right now. Cost, and it's only 9 holes long, so it should be half the price. And time, of course, it's 9 holes, so it should take half the time as well. There are 2 pins on every hole, and you have to select on the tee which one you're going for. And you gain points for a harder pin, if you like, if you hole out in the harder pin compared to the easy one. And it's the number of points that you try and attain at the end of those 9 holes. The first professional power play tournament is held here at the end of May, and we're looking forward to being here for that, and not just in Europe. We hopefully roll out in China and also in America towards the end of the year. So it's all very exciting. It's a la 2020 cricket, I suppose, you know, as opposed to watching a 72-hole stroke play event like a test match. The 2020 has been seen to be a great success, so we're trying to follow in those footsteps.
Well, you mentioned 2020 cricket there, Colin, which is an incredibly popular sport. Do you realistically see Powerplay Golf becoming as popular?
Well, we hope so. We hope so. I think when you see the players that have been involved up to this stage, and of course when we come and play here in May the 30th with the players at such quality as Graham McDowell and Paul here as well, and Gary Player and Ian Poulter competing. It'll be a great show for television, I'm sure.
Paul, you've signed up to Powerplay. What do you like about its concept?
I think the concept's going to reward my style of play, maybe a little daring, a little sort of risk-reward. You know, rising to the occasion, put a little pressure on yourself on the tee. I think this is a format that's going to suit me very, very well, and I can't wait to take on some of the golfers that Colin's mentioned. I think, you know, this is not a replacement for the tournament golf that we play, or golf, a long version of golf that the world plays day in, day out. This is just to complement what you see out there already, and it's already taken off in the UK, certainly amongst the amateurs, and I think this is really going to take off amongst the pros as well. We've got enough golf that we play in. There's enough tournaments around the world, but I'm genuinely excited to be part of this, and I can't wait to play in as many of these as I can.
Well, I was going to say, how does this fit into an already incredibly busy schedule for pro golfers?
Well, that's the beauty of it, is the length it takes to play this. It's really very short. I mean, we've been, I think, suggested 3 hours when we're going to be playing here on May 30th for the inaugural event. I'd like to be around in a couple of hours, personally. It should be time penalties. But you know, it's you know, we live in a sort of world which is dominated by sort of time restraints nowadays. We want things to be instant. So for the golfers out there which are restricted by, which are bound with time sort of constraints, I think this is a perfect format for them.
As a player, what skills do you need for this shorter form of golf? You
need to handle the pressure. You need the sort of daring and the ability to rise to the occasion. You know, this is not a 72-hole tournament where if you make a mistake you can eventually claw your way back. This is something that, you know, you're going to have to really step up to the plate. You're going to have to make things happen. It's almost a sprint rather than a marathon, and I think that rewards golfers like myself.